Good food, bad food, real food, clean food. What's the definition of all of those and what does it mean to you? Do you care? It's been suggested that we eat real food or we eat clean food because it's going to be better for us. So then there's a question about macronutrition versus micronutrition, because of course your body needs carbohydrate, protein, fat, and suggested you could live on alcohol. The four macronutrients, but is it possible that some foods have, well, all foods have macronutrients? So does a cardboard box, so does a rock, so does a plastic bag. And I use those as an example because my puppy dogs who love food my little puppy, when she first came to stay with us, she was eating rocks off the ground, which are made of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. They're the things that macronutrition is made of. But is it possible that, oh, there goes the fridge. Is it possible that it's not just about macronutrition? We need micronutrition, which is vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, fiber, the things that make our body work effectively. So not just survive, but actually thrive, feel good, have a stack of energy, have great hair, skin and nails. So if you're eating highly processed food, things that come in a packet, a bag, a box, I say very simply that humans are screwed with it. So it doesn't look like when it came out of the ground, or it doesn't look like maybe it never came out of the ground because it's a highly processed product made of chemicals, and there's plenty of stuff like that now. You could survive, there's no doubt about that. The body needs carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. That's what carbohydrate, fat, protein and alcohol are made out of to survive. But I don't want to just survive. How about you? I want to thrive. I want to feel fantastic, have a stack of energy. I want to have great hair, skin and nails. I want to have a lean body, a fit body, a brain that works effectively, strong bones, strong muscles, all the things that I need to fuel. If I want to be fit and strong, I have to get puffed and lift heavy. So I need to fuel for that. So it's easy to say, well, I eat food, and if you eat food, you won't die. Great. But how long will you live for? But more importantly, how will you live? How much energy will you have? What will you look like? What will you feel like? And this is going to be very harsh for most people because I'm an old lady, and I've worked with a lot of people that are unfit, unhealthy, out of shape, unhappy, the lot. And my first question is always this: how fit are you and how strong are you? Whatever disease you've got, whatever brain challenge you've got, whatever stress you've got in your life, whatever you don't like about your body, how fat you are, how much energy you don't have, all the things that people complain about, is it possible that all of those would be fixed, prevented, you get through them more effectively if you are fit and if you are strong? So yes, you have to fuel to be fit and strong, but I always ask this question: is it possible that if you're fit and strong, your brain works more effectively, so you make better decisions about your food, your endocrine system, your hormones work really effectively, so you stop eating when you're full, you eat the things that you need to eat. So it's a beautiful package, really. Get fit, get puffed, get strong, overload your muscles and bones. That gives you a healthy brain to make good decisions about your food. And then the food that you eat is to fuel you so that you can get fit and strong. So it's a beautiful, effective circle that if you want to have a healthy, fit, strong, lean, energetic body and a brain that works effectively, and you want to be happy and feel good about yourself, self-esteem, self-confidence, is it possible that it all starts with getting puffed and lifting heavy, overloading your muscles and bones? You can eat to survive, but why not thrive? You can exist through life without any exercise, but you will, and this is not argued anymore, it's been suggested by the top exercise physiologists in the world, the cardiologists, the endocrinologists, all the ologists you can possibly think of, is that if you've got strong muscles and bones, if you've got a strong cardiovascular respiratory system, heart and lungs, everything else works better. So your brain is connected to all of that. So here's a great idea. Before we even talk about food, macronutrition, micronutrition, vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, fiber, all the things that people argue about, you personally, what if you were the fittest and strongest you could possibly be? Is it possible that the rest would take care of itself? And then you wouldn't have to spend money on micronutrition, you wouldn't have to spend money on going to an expert, you wouldn't have to spend money on all the things that we can spend money on if you want to be healthy, fit and strong. And there's the really sad thing. A lot of people focus on getting wealthy, so they let their health go and because they've got no time to exercise, and they eat crappy food, and they're highly stressed, and they take drugs, drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, all the things that wreck your health. And then when they're wealthy, they then have to spend their wealth to get healthy again. Wouldn't it be awesome if we were healthy all of our lives, if we woke up every day with a stack of energy, if we only ate the food that we liked and we didn't eat the things that we don't like, and we didn't ever get overweight, and we always had the stack of energy to do all the things that we want to do? That's what I wish for everybody. But where does it start? Does it start here in the kitchen with food, or does it start getting fit and strong? Well, how about just start? Get puffed, 10 seconds in the phosphate system, overload every part of your body so that you can be fit. Lift something heavy for 10 seconds, use every muscle in your body so that you can be strong. And that's a great place to start. But if you want to start with the food, how about focus on the things that have some micronutrition in them? So if it comes in a packet, in a bag, in a box, and it's been highly processed and humans have screwed with it, is it possible that that's not the best thing to eat for your body if you want to look fantastic? Now, I'm also about having a healthy brain, of course, and loving life and eating for pleasure. So what if most of what you ate hasn't been screwed with, came from out of the ground, or if you want to eat animals, there's the carnivores, let's just eat animals, and there's the plant-based people, let's just eat plants. Well, both of those, animals eat plants and then you eat them. You eat plants and you get a stack of energy. All the energy comes from the sun. So there's a great idea. Why not start there? When was the last time you got some fresh air and sunshine? When was the last time you got puffed? When was the last time you lifted something heavy? Get fit, get strong, eat real food, and see what happens. You could possibly live your life to the max. Eat some real food. Woohoo!